go. Testing. Turn the music down a little bit here. Let's see how our OBS numbers are doing. Seems to be okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right. I've kind of decided that that's weird. I should have 4 million. I had 4 million. Huh. That is wild. You can hear the other players' hangers and everything. Oh man, this is messed up. This ship was messed up. I tried to... There we go. Tried to claim it. I just killed myself with one SCU box. Nice. That's one way to do it. All right. ATC, this is Phoenix requesting for departure. Where's the name? Where's the number on this ship? Is it on here anywhere? Where is the serial number on this ship? There it is, but I can't read it. 4739 442. Go with 4739. There we go. Love this ship. Love this ship. If the 600i had a cargo grid, that might be my favorite and was actually updated. But for now, this one has a cargo grid and is my favorite right now. So what I'm liking to do is the starter missions, the rookie missions, from Bikini Point to Area 18, because I can do 6 of them and get about 350, 300k or so. Actually, just under 300k. And I like to have a good amount of money when 401 goes live, because when 401 goes live, I want to do the whole sea trading. And you need money with the whole sea to really make a decent amount of money. We've shown on the PTU we can make 2.5 million credits every 45 minutes. Which is pretty good. Alright, what we got here for a waypoint? What is this? Bikini Point? Nice. Punch it, Chewie. Rotate even with the station. So how'd you kill yourself? I need to transport 10 SU with my cutter. How much room does a cutter have? I don't think it has much, does it? You can rent a yeah. You can rent, here, hold on a minute. Star Citizen, Hull A. So if you want to make some money doing hauling, you can rent a Hull A, because I did this on my Hero to Zero account. You can rent a Hull A from Lorville for, or no, you can rent it in a lot of places. So you can see all these places you can rent it from: Bikini Point, Seraphim, so forth. Bikini Point's where I'm going. You can rent it for 34,000 credits. And a whole A can do the mission I'm getting ready to do. I'll show you. We're gonna do it with we'll do it with a whole A. I'll show you. But you can get that. You can get about 300,000 credits doing one set of those rookie missions. Yeah, you can rent a whole A. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll pull out the whole A here. Just for funsies. ATC, this is Phoenix 2739. We're requesting landing. Kasaba. Because that's what I did with my zero to hero account. Is I just rented a ship. Hey Flex, what's going on? We're just messing around here. We're doing good. I've decided I want to start every day with the simple hauling mission because you get about 300,000 credits. No, I was never a pilot. But I've been watching other streamers and stuff do that. So I started incorporating it. Alright, so you gave me a hangar. Where are you? There you are. Looks like we got a medium. Whoa, slow down. Got my landing gear down. Let's get our landing gear down. But yeah, Spitz, man, if I were you, run a whole A. You can do this mission I'm getting ready to do with the whole A. You can grab these 6 rookie missions from Bikini Point to, oh, I missed it. From Bikini Point to Area 18. Seraphim has the same thing. Everest Harbor has the same thing. They all have the set of 6 missions. They're about 50K a piece. And so you would pay for the whole A right then and there. So yeah, I did that with my zero to hero account. I had a Nomad and I want to do some larger missions. Now in that case, I was going to rent a whole A. But I saw that the Freelancer Max was only $84,000 a day. So we did that so we could do a little bit larger missions too, some of the junior missions. Oh, somebody's coming out. Now I get out of his way. All right. ATC, this is Phoenix 2739. We need another hangar, please. And I'm in queue. Yeah, but I need to get some money to be able to rent it. I mean, I don't understand, Splits. Haven't you been playing the game? All you gotta do is do one hauling mission. Or, you know what? They took out... they had delivery missions, and they were going to be coming back to 401. But they had delivery missions that you could have easily done. Or you could try a mercenary mission. Or you can still do the hauling mission, you just have to do it multiple times. Once you've done that mission, then you can rent a whole A. So like you can get as much cargo in as you can, and then deliver it, come back, get the rest of it, and deliver it. You can probably squeeze in some of those other boxes in there. Or you can try to do a mercenary mission and attack somebody. Ooh, I need to get on my Discord. No? Alright, come on. Give me a hanger. Now I'm in a queue of 2. How'd that happen? So if you re-request again, does it reset you? Because the problem is I've seen it never count down sometimes. Because I was in a queue of 1, I thought. Well, I don't like this queue at all. They need to design these hangars with a lot more, these stations with a lot more hangars. Or, you know, if they have procedural worlds and procedural stations, if the world was more dynamic, that there was just a lot more of this stuff, like even for now, even if you copied and pasted it, there wouldn't be so many people backed up in the same location. And it seems to be, I've noticed some hangars don't ever get used. I have a feeling somebody's coming in to go in that one right now. So somebody requested a hangar. But I don't see them. I wonder if that was my first request. That's terrible if so. That's bad programming. Yeah, well, once you do that mission splits, then you have enough money, rent a whole A. And then do the whole bunch of those rookie missions, it gets yourself some money. If you don't even have enough money to rent a whole A, then you definitely want to get some cash flow going. Or if you want to join me, Splits, we can do these together. I don't mind splitting. But you do need to complete that rookie mission, though. I assume that's what you're doing, is the rookie mission. Oh, there he goes. There goes the guy. What is that? I'm still learning the ships. I don't recognize that one. I'll send you an invite. Here, hold on, Flux. F2. Comms. Friends. There we go. I'll send you an invite. Splits is on there. I'll send you an invite. There you go, bud. But I'm over at Bikini Point right now. What John Boy and I learned is if you have multiple people, you can all grab the rookie missions. So then I can grab like a larger ship, like a Caterpillar. And so instead of me doing 6 rookie missions, if somebody else joins me, then we can do 12 rookie missions. It ends up being the same amount of work, but that way we don't have to split the money. If that makes sense. I am not getting a hanger. I'm afraid to hit Alt-N and get back in queue. Yeah. Ah, it gave me that hanger finally. What I want to do is get myself in position to have enough money to try out some of the whole sea commodity trading, because I suspect the first few days of the server, maybe the first day, it'll be reliable, and then after the server starts to deteriorate, then it won't be. And so I like to be able to take advantage of that. So the best way to take advantage of that is to have some decent amount of money. Let's grab these missions here. Because I have the junior too, but nothing beats this set of missions for now. Because even grabbing the junior ones, you need a bigger ship, and it just takes more time, and it's not that much more money. Contracts. So all you got to do is go to hauling, and then you're looking for the 50Ks. There we go. So here's the 50K Bajini Point to Riker Memorial. Upper hauling. And grab. There should be 6 50K missions. And now in Seraphim to Orison, there's 7 of them sometimes. You need some kind of lift. I don't have any on me. I don't think I do. I have just the one right now. I might have some extra ones in Bajini, but you can buy them in Bajini Point. But I recommend staying away from Orison, because I know last week or earlier this week even, I was crashing the desktop so much. And the rumor is it's related to Orison right now. So I have left Orison and have no plans of going back. Alright, so that should be the last of them. And a whole lake can do all these missions. I've just been having fun with my Phoenix because, well, it's a Phoenix. Yeah, that's all of them. So that's the spots on your blacklist now. I don't understand what you mean. I have a couple extra. I have one extra one here. I don't know what you mean, Splits. All right, let's pull our missions up. Two spots you don't want to visit anymore. Oh yeah, don't go to Orison. Some people say Area 18's bugged, but I haven't run into the issues with that. But I have definitely crashed the desktop. And then someone said Orison's having a problem, so I left it. So I wouldn't go to Orison. So I'm doing the Bajini Point Seraphim runs right here. I lower the cargo hold. Come on. No, don't be laggy. Don't be laggy. There we go. Let's do this. Well, this sure looks like a lot more than I was supposed to have. I don't know if I can get all this in here. I'm gonna pull out a different. I don't know if I can get all this in. They gave me more for this mission than I needed. That is irritating. I don't know if I can get all this. Can I do 3 high? Let me see if I can do 3 high. If I can do 3 high, I can get it. I don't know if I can do 3 high. I'm going to have to pull out a different ship, and I don't know if I can pull out this ship in this hangar. Let's see here. If I can do 3 high, I can. I've done this mission a bunch lately here, and I've never seen so much cargo for this. Did I accidentally select a junior? No, there would be larger ones. If I can do this 3 high, it won't be a big deal. I just don't know if I can do 3 high. No, you can't do 3 high. So this is 5. If I remember right. It should be 5. I don't know if I can get all this. They definitely give me more than I'm supposed to have. Contracts. 6, 12, 20, 28, 28, 33, or 39, 49. That's way more than 49. When I'm in the delivery destination, what I need to do with the cargo, just what I do, you just go to the freight elevator and you put it in there and lower it. So the opposite of what I'm doing, I'm taking it out of the freight elevator, you're going to put it in the freight elevator and then send it down. You're going to go to the freight kiosk and lower it. Yeah, they definitely gave me more. This ship can hold 80 SCU of cargo. And this definitely feels like a lot more, but maybe not. Maybe it isn't. I'm going to get it all out over here and then put it in. I mean, that's not a problem, Splits. There's still a freight elevator in there. If it's your homeworld, it's your largest ship determines the size. Or maybe they didn't have any small ones to give you or something. Who knows? You should see how big the extra large hangars are. The extra large hangars are insanely big. I'm just gonna push all this out over to here. Yeah, I think the Phoenix has become one of my favorite ships. It's just fun. 600i would be my favorite, but it doesn't have a cargo grid. One thing I don't like about it on these missions, because you tend to get a medium hangar, it's hard to get it lined up right by the door. So it does make these missions a little bit more effort. But that's okay. Get kind of stuck. You can hear everybody else's hangar. I hate how when you use the mouse wheel, it slows you down, your character running. All right. Out of ships I've flown. And there's no tactical reason. It's not the best in any particular category. But I think it's a cool looking ship. You know, the Constellation Taurus can have more cargo. But I just think it's a cool looking ship. It looks great on the inside. Yeah, so of all the ships I've flown, I really like the 600i, but the problem is they're buggy. They don't load in properly, they don't have a cargo grid. It just needs a gold pass. They need to go through it and get the 600i up to date. The Pioneer would be cool. I was doing these missions with the Zeus, and the Zeus is great because, you know, one of the advantages of it, it's a new ship, so it has all the new features. Come on. Can you send another invite? I accepted the last one, but it didn't work. All right, I'll send one. F2. Comms. Friends. Let's see. Fluid. Invite to channel. Invite to channel. I don't have an invite to party. Oh, it worked. I was gonna say I didn't have an invite to party. I didn't even do anything. What do you mean it worked? Are you in it? How do you see who's in your party? There it is. You're in there. Just go to Bajini Point, I'll be here. Or if you want to go to, I'll be in Area 18 shortly, if you just want to go there. And then you can get my ship when we're right back. What I'll do is I'll get a bigger ship. Because if there's more of us running cargo, then we want to get, everybody wants to get this set of missions. So we're going to do 12, maybe 18 of them to get the most amount of money. So in that case, I'm going to have to pull out the Caterpillar or something. I would pull out the C2 Hercules, but it's broken. I'm waiting for 401 to come out to live here. So yeah, just head to Area 18. And then we'll get a bigger ship. And then we could do larger missions. Hell, we can even grab the junior missions and all that. We can grab all those. Like, I think I did that with John Boy. We tested on a server. We grabbed like a whole bunch and submitted them all in one go. I didn't pull those over as far as I should have. Okay, if I can get this back wall started, we'll be fine. And I can push those in easy. There's one. Two. Oops, too far, too far. Lag. One more. Yeah, the Pioneer will be cool there, Splits. I can't wait till they fix the hangars where you can't hear everybody else's hangars. Once I get my back wall built, it'll be a lot easier. Because then you can just push right on up. Come on. Get this back wall built. So I did some hull C's, what, Tuesday? And those worked out well in the preview. But I want to test some variations of them. I just want to see some other things would have worked. All right, we got our wall built. Is the fleet plan you posted on the Star Citizen server still up to date? Yeah, it's pretty close. I haven't changed much. Oh, I got a box hitting my ship there. I haven't really done anything since except for I think I grabbed the Mirai Guardian from some credits. But I don't plan on keeping the Mirai Guardian. It's just not a ship I'm going to fly. I just got it just to play with it, see what it was all about. But when something else new comes out that I like, I'll melt out and use the credits for whatever else. But I am going to take it in Pyro and just mess around with it. And that's something else I want to do too, is to learn how to determine what's good for upgrading your ship. I'm still not, they don't have the things in game to tell you what makes one quantum drive better over another, what makes one gun better over another. And I don't mean for it to just tell me one's better than another, but what are the stats on it? There's just no stats when you look stuff up. They're just grade A, B, and C and stuff like that, and commercial and military. But what does that mean? Yeah, you can upgrade your ship parts. So your ship has a number of parts. It has guns, it has a quantum drive, it has its engines, it has everything, right? Whatever makes it go. You can upgrade all those components. So if you hit F2 on your Moby glass, any ship you have stored, I don't know if I have any ships stored here. The ship has to be stored at the place that you're at to be able to do anything. So like all these, they're not stored here. And the Phoenix I have pulled out, it's not stored. But I thought I might have had one other ship maybe. No, I don't. I'd have to deliver something. And then you can see the components and you can change them. The components show out right here. And then there's a site, Urkel Games. Is a DPS calculator. Man. Close. So here's a 600i, for example. And so here's the weapons it has, the type of turrets, type of guns, laser repeater, etc. And you can play with different types of components in the game to see what you have. So this one tells me I have 3,821 DPS and so forth with this current configuration. So you can play with them. And then you can just change, like your power plant. You want to change your power plant to something else, see what it looks like, so forth and so on. Oh, my camera died. Let me go fix that. So my test of running in 1080p, I think, was successful in that my camera didn't die anymore. But it was too painful. I have gotten used to 4K, and I really didn't think 1080p would be that bad, but it was. And so I'm just gonna bite the bullet and restart my camera whenever this happens because I couldn't play in 1080p. I'm still trying some different stuff. I have an idea of something I might be able to do. There we go. See, there I am. All right, camera's back. But yeah, I played in 1080p on Tuesday, and my camera didn't, you know, mess up once. But what a couple of interesting things was is as powerful a computer as I had, I was getting terrible frames for Star Citizen. And in addition, it was just much darker. And everybody talked about you can get some reshaders and stuff, but for 4K, I've never needed them. Even though it'd be like dark at night and dark in some of the stations, I never had any problems really seeing stuff. So the text was smaller, they weren't as fine. So I just didn't think I'd notice a difference. And I couldn't believe it. It was to the point that I was just like, nope, can't do it. I'm gonna have to go 4K. So I've kind of spoiled myself now. I don't think I could ever go back to a monitor gaming rig that didn't have 4K set up. At least not for this game. Maybe some other games it wouldn't be too bad. Like Stars Reach doesn't have a lot of small UI elements, so maybe that one wouldn't be too bad. But this one, yeah. But when I get my office set up and I have a streaming PC again and stuff like that, I don't think this will be a problem anymore. So this is only a temporary problem for just a few more months. Can't see. Sometimes I just can't tell the depth at all. Looks like I got one even right there. I guess that stack must have looked bigger than it really was. I think that's this is a medium hangar, so that freight elevator is not as big as I'm used to. I'm used to the extra largest and largest freight elevators, which if those come up full on the base, you have a lot of containers. And so I think that just kind of threw me off on the size. So my goal is to get as much money doing going into 401. When 401 hits live, I am going to do some Hull C missions with commodities. I'm not going to risk it all on the first haul. You know, I might do 500K or so just to see and make sure things are working. And if it does, then maybe I'll do $1 million. And then maybe 2 million in the next one and just kind of work it up. Because I think the first few days, the commodity trading with the Hull C will be fine. I also think some of the issues people have are just of their own creation. Because there's things you can do to put yourself in a bad spot playing this game. You know, like, not everybody watches forums and Spectrum and Discord or whatever. They might not know that Orison is in a bad state right now. So all they're knowing is they're crashing all the time, but then they can have themselves a fun gameplay by just getting their character out of Orison. Or, you know, not everybody knows about character repair. And sometimes a little patience in this game. And I'm really convinced, especially with hauling missions, that some people mess them up unintentionally. Oh, look at that. Because missions are for cargoes. Like this morning, I don't know, I hadn't had my coffee, I was just messing around. And I was in Area 18, and I grabbed my Bikini Point to Seraphim, or Bikini Point to Area 18 missions. And then I immediately went to the freight elevator, and I was frustrated because the missions weren't there. Well, the missions weren't there because I was in Area 18 and I needed to be in Bikini Point. It dawned on me a little bit later, but I was just like, gosh, you know that the game's buggy, so when you don't see the missions, you just think the missions are bugged. But I haven't in a long time, and I mean a couple of weeks, have seen where I request a mission and it wasn't a mistake on my end that it wasn't in the freight elevator. I just haven't seen that in a while. I saw that a couple of times early on. So yeah, you can buy different parts too. So when you go to Urkel, you see the parts and then you can find out where they are. So the same one where I was showing you where you can go to area where you can buy or rent the whole A, there are splits. You can also use that to find out to where to buy. But if you just walk around a station or a planet, you'll see there's everybody selling something. Not everybody sells everything everywhere, but you'll see different weapons and stuff. And it's kind of cool because they actually show you the weapon right there in the store a lot of times. Don't need to get this perfect. Let's get these last 3 in here. All right, there we go. Load her on up. That's not good. You can just hear the cargo from other people's hangars and everything. It's just irritating because when I hear that bouncing around, I'm going, well, do I have something that's not on a cargo grid and it's bouncing around? Look, somebody's ship just came in. Get out of my way. Get out. All right, let's close the door. Look, if I go in this angle, I can see the ship. That's a freelancer. Get off my ship. Go away. Go away. I'm going to head to Area 18 too. I'm just afraid. Look, and he's back. You can tell in his freight elevator, he's backing up. He's backing up to get right by the cargo grid. All right. ATC, this is Phoenix 2739 requesting departure. I love this ship. So cool ship. So yeah, I'll be there in a minute, Flux. Let's roll over. No, I'm not in Area 18. I'm heading to Area 18. I was at Virginia Point. I'm heading to Area 18. That's why I told you to go to Area 18. So I'm heading to Area 18 now. That's why I told you to go there. Oh, there's Splits. He's way far away. Don't be in Orison. Don't get stuck in Orison. That's all I can say. Alright, so, don't I have a delivery marker? They're gonna make me do this way. Area 18. Alright, let's set a route. There we go. There's Area 18. Punch it, Chewie. No, I'm doing a Holly mission at Microtech. Oh yeah, Hurston's 54. I think Area 18 and Orison about 30 or 20 or something gigameters away. 20F diamonds. Are you about done with that, Splits? Because I know you had to do it a couple of times. Hellblazer. A little bit closer here. Let's get out of quantum. ATC, this is the Constellation Phoenix 2739 requesting landing. So we're gonna get hangar number 4. I can see it right there. We're gonna get medium hangar number 4 right there. I see it. I think it's busted. There's much more, but I've noticed in an area when it's busy, it only seems like 1 or 2 hangars are actually working. And unless somebody's actively leaving or arriving, they can use that hangar because they're instants. And I think that's part of the queue problem. There's nobody really coming and going. So what queue am I in? Like, if I really was in a queue, see that one, there's one open right there. But if I really was in a queue, there should be 6 slots here. Unless it's just these 2 are the only ones, 4, and that's probably 1. But even then, these doors should be open. So if there really was a proper queue, either this is opening for somebody to arrive in it, or it's opening for somebody to leave out of it. Otherwise, it should be active for somebody to use. There it is. See, I bet you can sit here and request hangars all day and you're only going to get that one. Like, it's busted in terms of the actual queues. Oh, that's bullcrap. And I've noticed when you're in a queue, when it does finally tell you where your hangar is, the timer is like literally 10 or 15 seconds. That was not 90 seconds. That's bullcrap. That is so much crap. That's busted too. Excellent job, Splits. Way to go, man. I'm not going in there because, yeah, it's going to close on you. Yep, there goes somebody. See, this is the only one. There's a whole bunch of medium hangars here, and this is the only one that got anybody do anything with. And look, that guy's trying to hurry up and leave. They didn't give him much time. He didn't have much time to get out. It's so busted. So there's a queue because they only have one hangar door working. This is the only one. Even though there's one right to the right, there's another one to the right, and there's 3 more on the other side. This is the only one with anything going. Yeah, it's terrible. Look. I'll go ahead and request, but it's going to put me back in queue again. And then when it finally put me through, it didn't give me the full 90 seconds. It gave me like 10 seconds. But there's one medium queue actually working right now for the medium hangars. Hangar 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are not being used. Sometimes splits they give you more than you need for those missions. So I tried this one time. If you save up your extra mission cargo that you got, then you can make a trip to like Grim Hex and then you can sell it. I did that for the first time just off stream just to play with it. I've never done that before. See, it's going to tell me this is going to be mine here in just a minute. But like right now, somebody should be actively trying to go in there or not. That guy's waiting for one. That's the one advantage of going. I'd like to be at Orison because it would give me my extra large hangar and not a medium hangar. And I think they have more of those working. But like, see, nobody even came in or out. Like, what is this guy doing? I wonder if he's like waiting for one also. See him? There comes another guy. But there's literally one medium hangar only working. That's why there's a queue. It's not that there's a whole bunch of people on the server. It's just one in this area. There's only one working. Yeah. We might go and do some different missions. I might try to do some member level missions or something. I don't know, because this is going to get so old. Or if I get my Caterpillar out, we'll get extra large hangar instead, actually. That's what will happen. Yeah, it's putting me back in queue. Because one of those could have been mine. I don't know. But it's only staying open for like a second. Yeah, there he is. He's trying to get in. You better hurry. You better hurry. It's going to close on you. Go on, Blinky Blinks. Go on. You can do it. It's going to close on you. He's got a Connie. It's probably the Taurus. Oh, is he gonna crash? You gonna crash? Nope, he got in. I think. How do you scan? You can scan, can't you? Other people scan ships. He's trying to land it. Yeah, the Constellation ships are hard to move in a medium hangar. Oh, you can bedlog. You can bedlog splits. I use it all the time. I haven't had any problems with it. If you can find a place to bedlog, it works. Hangar request complete. Oh, look, it gave me a different one. No, it gave me that one. And so there's only one queue. There's only one hangar working. Not 5, not 4, not 1, 2, or 3 on the other side. It's just stupid. That's why they have a queue. Shit's broken. Oh man, it's closing on me. I gotta get down and in there. I had to get in there. I had to get in. I got in though, like a glove. Yes, sir. All right, so we're gonna line them up against that back hangar a little bit. There's just not much room in here, so let's lift them up some. Let's get them lined up in that back hangar, and then we'll pull the Caterpillar out. Oh, what's going on? That's not what I did. I didn't turn him. It won't be much, I'll show you. It won't be much. Unless you completely mess up the ship, they're really not much. Alright, F4. I. Let's, I'll show you. F2. landing. Yeah, 1.5K. That's nothing. That's nothing. Did I turn the thrusters off? Yes. So I don't have a Caterpillar here, so before I start unloading, I'm gonna start the claim process for the Caterpillar. Ooh. But that's going to... I don't want to leave the hangar. I've had too many problems with leaving hangars. Alright, see you later, Splits. Hey, I'll be on early in the morning. If you see me on, we can do some too. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and unload this. I'm afraid to leave the hangar. When I leave the hangar with a ship in there, it messes up more often than not. And I can't claim the Caterpillar from here because the Caterpillar isn't a medium-sized ship, so it won't show up on the ASOP terminal. So we're just gonna have to unload this. Oh, you know what? I forgot about it. I got work to do in the morning. I won't be on. If I'm on, I'm just messing with stuff. I'm not really playing. No, but I'll be on 1 o'clock Eastern doing Stars Reach. And I'll probably Sunday morning we'll do some Star Citizen. Like 9 a.m. or something. My time. And I've noticed, even though these are rookie missions, I get just a little bit of rep every time. Yeah, that's late, Splits. That's late, man. Good night. Yeah. I do hate that they really need to balance time and payout. Like, I hate it that you have like a 50K mission that's just one pickup and one destination. Then you have a 57K mission that goes to 4 different places. Like, that's stupid. Like, the time and effort of those are significantly more for very little payout. They should have a formula, and it should be based upon the amount of cargo and the number of stations and the distance you have to go. Like, if you were doing a real-life cargo hauling mission, it would be the amount of cargo, how far you had to travel, and how many stops there were. Would determine the fee for that. Like, why is that so hard to just put a formula in there? That's the thing. It seems like they got it's hard-coded, the payouts, and I just don't see why they can't have just a formula, just a math formula. Is a math formula that hard to come up with? They got all this funky stuff in the game and they just can't come up with a formula for mission payouts? At least for cargo. You know, maybe bounty's a little bit different. Yeah, exactly. This gas ain't free. I just don't understand why they can't come up with a math formula for payout of missions. I could design one. There's just a few things that go into it. The number of cargo, the amount of SEU, the number of destinations, and the distance traveled. Simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah, I think I can get one more here on the corner there. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's snapped on. Really? Yeah, I gotta claim my Caterpillar and all that. We're gonna put the Phoenix up. I'm gonna get a bigger ship. Could always try the C2. I hear if you lower both ramps, it's not too bad. Maybe grab an Atlas. I tell you, I loved it on Monday and Tuesday. Monday, I used the Atlas for 8 hours on the PTU and didn't have any issues. That was nice. That was actually really nice. Yeah, I don't know if you know that, Blue, but I think you can come down to the hangar. You don't have to, but I think once you're in a party, you can always go to their hangar at any time. But I'm almost done with this. I'm going to unload all this. Yeah, when you're in a party, you can pretty much go wherever somebody else is at. Now, if you go to an area and you have bad rep with the people in that area, you'll get shot at. Like if you're doing a bunker mission and you have bad reps with wherever that bunker mission is, you'll get shot at, but you can always go with the person. But as soon as I offload this, I'm going to head back up to the lobby there, and then I'm going to pull out a bigger ship. Nope, there he is. I can see you going in the elevator. Uh-oh, we might have a server error. We're gonna have a server error. Okay, whew, that wasn't snapping. Sometimes when they don't snap, you get a server error. Oh goodness. I see how it is. You just come in knocking people over. I ran into it because I was heading back over at it. Now you're going to be doing a cargo that way. I tried to move. Is it stuck? No, it's not stuck. So what we'll do, if you say you can do junior missions, it came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, if you can do junior missions, then we can get about 9 missions apiece. There should be 6 rookie missions and either 2 or 3 junior missions. You can't move. Are you lagging? Did that happen after you hit me? I wonder if your gun's stuck. What happens if you hit spacebar now? Now, can you get up? What if you hold R to holster your tractor beam? If you hold R, you'll holster your tractor beam. Oh, dead stick. What if you hit I? Do you even bring up your inventory? Oh, you're moving. You're doing something. You got up. You're just lagging. That must have been lag. Holy smokes. You overshot that. We got plenty of room. There's no reason to get it perfect. I don't understand why this is not snapping. Man, you and that tractor beam are scary. Actually, what we'll just do the rookie missions because those are the best bang for the buck. The junior missions don't give you as much and they take longer to load. So we can do 12 rookie missions quickly. You can't pull that middle box out. Did you get one at the same time I did? You sure did. Alright, let me see the Smiths. Okay, so I'm going to lower him and I'm going to claim a bigger ship. And then we can grab 12 of the missions. We'll fly back up. But don't grab the missions yet. Yeah. Don't grab your missions yet. We want to grab them at Bikini Point. So, don't be on the hangar. Are you on the hangar? Are you on the landing pad? You're going to have to get off the landing pad because I'm going to lower the ship. You can get my Discord too. I can pull you down in the Discord chat. If you get into my lobby or gaming one, I'll pull you down. Alright, ship's going down. Constellation Phoenix. That's fun. I'm leaving the hangar. You're gonna have to leave the hangar, Fluid. Because I gotta get a bigger hangar. And if I leave the hangar and you're still in here, you're gonna die. You need to leave. Where are you at? You need to get out of the freight elevator. You need to leave. You gotta go to the elevator and leave the hangar. My camera's broken. The camera's broken again. Alright, we gotta head out. Because if I leave and you're still in the hangar, you'll die. So if you're in somebody's hangar and they leave... Oh, I got repositioned too. That was wild. Alright, so I'm gonna start the claim process. What am I gonna claim? I like to avoid the Caterpillar if I can. Maybe a ship we haven't done yet. So what are big ships? A Claimer is 420, but you can't really load it. Carrack would be fun. Be different. Let's see here. But if we're gonna do the Carrack, might as well do the Caterpillar. The Mole, Raft, the Hercules. We might try that. Caterpillar. Freelancer Max is 120. The Hull C is 468. Do I not have a Hull A? I don't even have a Hull A. Starfarer is 291. The Max is 224. So the Starfarer has more. Let's use the Max. Man, both of them are at Orison. I'm about to claim. Let's see what the claim time is on that. I'll do expedite.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you.
15 minutes. I might claim something else too. Could try the Taurus. Let's claim him too, just for fun. Because he's got the it's the same ship as the Phoenix, but it's got more cargo hold. It says it does 174. I don't believe that, but maybe they stack 4 high instead of 2 high. I'll expedite that one. Let me fix my camera now. Task manager, camera hub, and task. And then what else? Polaris. Problem is at Bikini Point it would make you do a docking port. And then the Zeus I think would be a little close in terms of 12 missions. Alright. So I think we're waiting on the Taurus. We can try the Taurus.
Please visit us again.
That's fixed. And then bring him back up. And then if that doesn't work, I'm gonna claim a Caterpillar too anyway. Did I claim a Caterpillar? That way I have one here. So let me get that started, so I'll at least have one here. So let's claim a Carrack. So he'll be here. Let's claim a Caterpillar. Ooh, we can do the Hercules. Let's do the Hercules. Let's just go ahead and do the Hercules. Alright, so yeah, we got a new hangar. Then let me start to claim on a Caterpillar. Caterpillar. There we go. Alright, so I got those claims started. Alright, you go to my large hangar. And if you're comfortable, you're welcome to get in Discord. I'll drag you down. Oh, there you are. Okay, there you go. You're in. Yeah, the advantage of Discord is there's no delay in audio. Alright. Does this have a ladder, or you can only get in by the back? So this is fixed in 5478. So there is an elevator. I want to go check this elevator out. I don't think I've ever used this, because I want to avoid... You there, Flux? We're going to get in. You can come to my large hangar and then get on this elevator. I'll wait for you. Are you there? The elevators can be slow. Try different ones. Or I can come back up and see maybe if you can come down on mine. One route. Yep, I can see you. Zooming. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Virginia Point. We're going to each grab the 50K rookie missions. I'm going to grab a set first, and then I'm going to share those, and then you're going to grab yours and share them with me. All right, set up. Alrighty. And then we can do 12. Come on. This door should open. There it goes. It's just been slow. The C2 Hercules for cargo is my favorite ship for cargo, but it's been bugged for a while. When you open up just one of the ramps, the ship bounces around. And they fixed that 5478. They fixed that in 401, so I'm excited for 401. Alright, let's request departure here. Was it 57? What was our number? 5478. 5478. ATC, this is Crusader Hercules 5478, requesting departure. we go. Landing gear up. This view is always cool. All right. What is that? Growl Bart. Let's see what he's planning. Ooh, what is that? Is that a mantis? What's this guy flying? Ooh. I haven't got good at identifying all these ships. Is that like a Hawk or a Valkyrie or something like that? It looks like some kind of Hawk ship.
Radio check.
Oh, hey, you're there.
Alright.
So this ship is very bouncy.
Yeah. It's a big boy.
Well, no, there's an actual bug. So when you lower just one of the ramps, it bounces around a lot. So you got to lower both ramps. Now in 401, they fixed it. So
yeah, I played 401 a couple days ago.
Yeah.
But I've never jumped in any ships this big. I've been playing pretty much solo since 2013.
Yeah, really? Yeah, 401, they fixed the Hercules. I'm excited. Alright, I'm not getting any...
Can't even turn the screens on my side.
Genie? Alright. Go punch it. Ooh, we just went right by it. I'm like stuck in quantum.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just overshot it by whatever.
Is it doing the like turn your ship away and jumping in the wrong direction?
No, it went in the right direction. It went 383 megameters too far. That's only because I exited out of quantum.
Yeah.
It like shot right by it.
There's like that yellow something mercenary mission that like you just can't get to it.
Yeah.
That's out by Microtech.
Look, I just overshot it again. Let's see how far we are now, though. Might not be too bad. Alright, we're getting there. No, this is a 4.0 preview right now. It just overshot it. I can't get to it. So this ship might be more buggy than I realized. And I'm not about to manually fly that far. And hey, Marcus. Welcome, welcome. Yes, it is. But the N401, the C2 is fixed. It'll be bouncy here, but I tested it all day Monday in the PTU, and it was great. It was so fun. All right, let's go to an OM marker, and then try to go to Virginia Point. That might help. But yeah, you'll see. If you do both doors, it's not too bad. It stabilizes it a little bit. Overshot the OM marker too. We might not ever make it to Virginia Point. Alright, which one's this one? Rally Station, OM6. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky this time. Yeah, I was excited, Marcus. We did a ton of missions with the Hercules on Monday, just testing it out. We used the Atlas the whole time, didn't run into buggy Atlas issues. Now, all that could have been because the PT is a little bit more stable than live. And that's usually the case anyway, just because there's not as many people on there. Plus, the servers are restarted all the time. Alright, let's see. Get some headlights here. Got a Quantum. What's my number? I can't see it. 5478. ATC.
It's brutal.
This is CT
Yeah.
Hercules 5478 requesting landing. There we go.
Beijing point copies. Proceed to Hangar Bay.
Yeah, they should tell you a hangar number or something. That would make it better. They should go copy that. They should repeat what you say. Copy that, Hercules.
Yeah, that's how it's
We got
supposed
you
to
at
go.
landing bay 42. All right, we're gonna do rotate here.
Yeah, let's see how, like, getting through these. It used to be the elevator doors, trying to, like, somehow get to a trading depot before your ship gets, you know, like, what is it
Yeah.
called? Like, they just grab it with all your cargo because the
Yeah.
elevator would take so long. Now it's like you can't hardly get into the
I just
hangar
hit something.
without
I do
calling
not
to
know
it.
what I hit. I just hit something.
I'm looking around the out exterior. Oh yeah,
Oh.
you hit one of the light. You hit one of the like the lights or whatever that is. Yeah, but you hit one of the ring lights that shows
Yeah.
like the orb. Yeah. Well, this has got a mean turret on the back.
Yeah, this is absolutely my favorite ship. for
Whoa! Like
Yeah.
a glove.
Yeah. Did I not? I had my landing gear down, didn't I?
Yeah. See, oh. Get
Yeah, I got
back
my
and
landing
see.
gear. What the hell?
Is the coupled on or off? I noticed like coupled does different things in different ships.
Alright, so we're gonna line up on this front door a little bit here. Alright, we are going to request both doors to open. Let's see how unstable she's going to be. Let's see how bouncy she gets.
Is the engine still on?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
It doesn't
You can
help.
have it
You turn
powered
off.
completely off and it bounces around. Look,
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
that's not too bad. It's good enough for government work. We can get this.
Yep. Yep. Definitely.
This is so bad. I'm so glad this is fixed, though. This is gonna be fixed.
Just go out the way we came. I don't know. I've never been in this ship.
Well, no, you just follow, right here. You can take either the ladder or the elevator. Come here. Where are you going? So you can go and you can take the ladder down or that elevator right there. And then from there, it's super easy because it's just a big old cargo hold. This is why this ship is so awesome. Like, it's huge.
Oh wow.
You got ramp in the front, a ramp at this is why this is the best
and you can-
cargo
and,
ship
like-
in the game.
Oh wow. You can. We
Yes.
can open both. Nice.
So Monday
That's pretty cool.
we did like 18 missions. We did six rookie missions and 2 junior missions each. And so it was 18 total between the two of us. And then we had that thing fully loaded. In fact, we had to put more cargo on there than could fit on the grids. We had to pack some other crates on. Just
So you're like
sitting
picking
there.
mission, grabbing a few missions and loading a few missions at the same time.
No, we're going to do them all. So this is what we're going to do. If you watch my screen, we're going to
Yep.
pick, you're going to grab all these 50K missions. They should be Bikini Point, the Riker Memorial. Grab all those. Then we're going to share those missions with each other. Okay? So it'll be 12 total missions. So go ahead and grab all 6. There should be 6 50K missions that are Virginia Point to Riker Memorial. And then I'm gonna share my batch with you. And you'll share
That
your batch with
are
me.
rookies or just any of them?
They're just rookies. The rookie
Okay.
50Ks.
Hauling. Alright.
We could do the junior ones, but it adds a lot more cargo for not as much pay. Like in terms of efficiency, this is the best bang for the buck for like money.
All of mine's, they're all Kovalex, right?
Yeah.
Just all the rookie ones? Okay, here they are, 50K. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
you'll see them. Just make sure it says Virginia Point to Riker Memorial. There should be 6 of them. Alright, so I have my 6. Let me know when you're done and I'll share these with you. Then you'll share yours with
Yeah,
me.
hold on.
You're good.
Let's see. Genie Point, Riker Memorial. There's one. Has your when you have like the large like hauling and bounty, when you're looking for missions, once you get so far down the list, it just overlays over the next
Yeah.
like careers.
Yeah. So you can select those if you really want to see them.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, you gotta.
You gotta
Kinda
you just
get
gotta
along
pay
the
attention.
side.
If you click where it's not there, like you can see when these missions are highlighted, you can see on my screen. Like if I were to click right now, it would actually grab that because it's highlighted, and that one is highlighted. But if you move your mouse right in between where
Okay.
neither one's highlighted, then you can select it.
Yeah, you can kind of. Yeah, it's like a really small point.
It is, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
all you got to do is
Yeah.
move your mouse to where you're not moused over one of those, but you're moused over the mission. But none of those are going to be at the 50K ones. Are going to be kind of in the middle-ish.
Yep, I got 5. I'm getting my.
There should be one more.
Genie. I got 6. So
All right. So now close your screen. I'm going to share them with you, and then you're going to
I
share.
have 7 total that you can get. So I just do 6.
Are you sure they're all Virginia Point, the Riker Memorial, and you didn't grab a junior? A junior's going to be too much stuff.
Oh, okay, that's what I might have done. Extra small opportunity for independent contractors, probably the one that I grabbed that's extra.
Yeah, but what was it? Where's the source and destination?
It's the same, Virginia to Riker for 11 SCU.
Is it a junior?
It's just it looks like it's because I've never done cargo in this area.
Oh, well, let's
It
grab
doesn't-
it. Let's
Yeah,
grab
it
it.
says opportunity
Just
for
grab it.
independent.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
'cause
I'll
I've never
grab that
done
too.
cargo hub.
Hell, I mean, there's no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So I got 7. I didn't even think it. Yeah. That's 50K.
So, yeah.
So we got 7. So I'm gonna share with you. Okay. Oh, you can't share
Okay.
the opportunity ones, but that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So.
All right.
Uh,
Let me get back to the. All right, I'm ready to accept.
All right. Here comes the first one.
Got it.
Comes second.
Got it.
Third.
Got it.
Fourth.
Got it.
Fifth.
Got it.
And sixth.
Got it. All right.
And one of the
So
nice
there we-
things is when you share the missions, if it didn't share right, the share button will be enabled. If it is shared, it'll be disabled. All right, go ahead.
Alright.
Do yours.
Okay. So those are yours. Okay. Ready?
Yep. Got it. Got it.
Did you get that? Got it.
It takes a minute because when I notice when
Yeah.
you do it, there's the screen where it says contract accepted. So that takes you got to wait for that to go away before the next one pops up. I got that one.
That is 5
Got that one.
and 6. I believe so. Double check.
If you click on each one, the share button should be disabled.
Yep, it's great. They're all grayed out, excluding
so
the one that we
I
can't share.
have,
I've got 13.
See, I have 12. You didn't share. There's one I didn't get.
Oh, wait. You have 12 altogether, or?
I should have
'Cause
13. I have 12 altogether.
Okay.
There's
I was
one you
gonna say,
didn't
'cause
share,
the
or I
one,
didn't
the
get
one
it.
doesn't count. Okay.
You have 7
13.
missions, right?
Yeah, but the one is the.
Yeah, I know. So you need to
Yeah.
share 6 of them.
Yeah. I'm going through it. What is missing? I have. You don't have. You have 12, right?
Oh, you know what? No,
Yeah,
it
something
has
like
that. I have 12. So with the opportunity one, I should have 13. So there's one I didn't get from you. How many do you have? How many do you have? Did I lose you? Did you die on me? Please don't die. Oh, no, there it is. Did I get it? Damn, I didn't get it in time. There it is again. Got it. There it goes. Now I got 13. Come on. Come on. You can do it. 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 Alright, should be 13 missions here. You might need to pull up your mission, your individual one. So what we'll do is we'll load this into the ship, and then we'll have you check the freight elevator for any you need to pull up. This should be the 12, and then plus mine, extra one, and then you should have one. Are you there? Green Team Games, thanks for the follow. We're doing some Star Citizen here, doing some cargo. So I can't hear you in Discord if you say anything, Flux. So one of us needs to be here and pull out, and the other person get up in the ship and load in. Which one do you want? You want that one? All right. Wish I had my Atlas. This would make it a billion times easier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get it roughly down at the bottom, and then you're gonna pull them and load them up in the ship. So I hope you enjoyed some Stars Reach there, Green. I hope you liked it. I know I liked the game. And it doesn't have everything in there that I even want. I'm really looking forward to when the worlds are procedurally generated, and you can just go visit new worlds that nobody's ever been to before. That I'm excited about. Flux, you can stack those 4 high, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if Green's there. He might have just followed me. But not necessarily in the channel right now. Oh, he sent me a DM. Let me see what he said. Hey, I wanted to thank you for helping and helping me figure a few things. I really appreciate it. All right, yeah, no problem. Flux Mechanic. That sounds like that's got a story behind it. I don't know what the story is.
Radio check.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, my headset like started attaching to my my iPhone.
Yeah, I've seen that happen.
Yeah. Well, Flux Mechanics is my business, but my call sign, flying with the Air Force is Flux. So.
So I have one of my sons flies for the Army. He flies Blackhawks, and
Sick.
then the youngest one, he just got accepted into flight school, I guess, for the Army. He was the only out of like 65 people, civilians that applied. He was the only one that got accepted.
Yeah, I mean, if they use Instagram, there's a good chance they maybe follow me. It's
Yeah.
I go around to like air shows and talk to kids with the Aim High project and space camps.
Yeah, he's heading out in February for his basic, and then he's going to that camp in Alabama when that's done.
Yeah.
Is it Fort
Nice.
Bragg, or which one is it that's in Alabama that they do the air training?
Yeah, I think it's Fort Bragg. I
Fort
was
Bragg.
Marine Corps before
Yeah.
I was Air Force, but I'm a civilian pilot for the Air Force now and resigning at the end of the month.
Yeah. Well, the
Yeah.
oldest, he's in the Army now, but I think he wants to fly commercials. So
How
I don't know how
old
much
is he?
longer he's going to be on. He's 31.
Oh, so he's doing. Does the Army do the same? Like, because the Air Force does like 10-year. If you're gonna be a 10-year, you know.
Yeah, I think that's yeah. He
commission.
had them pay for all his stuff, so I don't know when he's wrapping up, but that's what he wants to do next. My dad,
'cause,
he actually was in the Air Force too. He actually fixed helicopters. He got out right. He was in the Air Force after the Korean War and before the Vietnam War. Like that's just when he happened to be a.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of guys are. I work in AETC, Air Education Training Command, so it's like
Yeah.
the schools before you get to whatever your like fighter airframe is or heavy.
Uh-huh.
And you know it's a 10-year requirement, but our retention is so bad for instructor pilots right now.
Really?
So we have a pilot shortage, but it's not due to lack of qualified applicants; it's due to lack of instructors. So they've been
Really?
bringing back. Yeah, that's
Wow.
the issue. Like, yeah, so everyone's getting out as soon as they hit their 10-year commitment for being in the flight program.
Huh.
So, yeah, it's just you know when people are essentially like at 10 years, you're probably a major if you haven't done anything stupid, and you're married and you have 2 or 3 kids, and
Yeah.
no one wants to PCS, and people get pretty tired of getting like pretty bad locations. Like I'm at Randolph, and it just makes people just be like, dude, I don't want to do this anymore because who knows if I get another bad location. So it's unfortunate.
So
But,
I'm
yeah.
show my lack of knowledge. Where's Randolph?
It's San Antonio.
Oh, San Antonio. Okay.
Yeah, I would say where dreams go to die, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm from Tahoe, and then like grew up in Tahoe, and then I lived in San Diego for like 15 years before I came here.
Well,
So
San Diego's nice though. That's what I hear. I haven't been
Yeah.
there, but I hear it's nice.
yeah, I mean, and Lake Tahoe is amazing. So coming to Texas, I'm just like, this is the worst place I've ever like topographically, like good people, good culture, but it's just flat forever.
My oldest, he's stationed out there in Houston right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Definitely better than here in San Antonio. And
Yeah.
it's just like where you're in like Florida or something.
Yeah, Tampa area.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, it just was like 105 degrees like mid-November.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like that's not.
But the thing is, it can get cold in Texas too. Where I'm at in Florida, it might get cold, but it don't get below freezing.
Yeah, it's like it's 47 right now, but like by like 2 a.m. it'll probably be like 36. I prefer that. I'm totally all about that. But
I don't. I moved down
Versus-
here because I don't want to see snow or anything like that again.
yeah,
Unless I'm watching
Uh,
White Christmas.
where were you at before? I mean, grew up.
Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
Been to the Patton Museum there in Fort Knox. It's a nice thing to see. I like it.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've ever been. It's
yeah.
pretty cool.
No, I haven't.
It's worth, people don't think about it, but it's a cool little place to go if you're in like Louisville. So it's drivable down there in Fort Knox.
Yeah, I put in to resign on the 31st, and then they asked me to stay like 2 more months to help with like some training videos. So outside of just flying, I actually I fly with like a 360 camera like right between my eyes
Mm-hmm.
the whole time, and I actually take my flights and turn them into like VR training.
Really, that's cool.
Yeah, and I helped like build some the prototypes for VR flight simulators that are like there's like over 1,000 of them across the Air Force now. So I'm just like I try to put myself in a position where they don't need me anymore, and I feel like I'm at that spot.
Cool.
So and then
And what are you doing when you get out?
well, like Flux Mechanics can do the company my business can do military contracting,
Mm-hmm.
and so there's already like a lot. Now that people know I'm actually going to move on, we're already talking like contracting to come
So you're
back.
gonna do the
and
same
do-
thing, but you're gonna do it for
Yeah.
your own self.
Yeah, like I hadn't had a job since
Yeah.
2007 as like a W-2.
Yeah.
They brought me in as a GS, so I've been GS 13 for 6 years, and it's like a cool title, but like they treat it like a military rank, a civilian, like not a contractor but a civilian employee. They still attach ranks to it, so
Mm-hmm.
but it also limits how much money you can make because there's X
Yeah.
amount of responsibilities attached to like a dollar value, and it doesn't compare to any version of competitive pay in the civilian space. So I'm gonna move to Colombia. I have a house down in Guarne. It's
Colombia,
30
the
minutes.
country.
Yeah, it's in between Rio Negro and Medellin.
Wow.
Yeah.
You speak? What do they speak there? Spanish?
Yep.
You speak Spanish? I take it.
Yep. But when I first started
Cool.
going there during COVID, like I didn't speak any. And everyone's like, dude, don't go out by yourself. Like, don't do this and that. And I remember my first night there, I got into my hotel at like 11 p.m. And the first thing I did was just throw my luggage out and went out by myself without speaking English or Spanish and just started trying to like meet people. And it worked out. It worked out for me. So
Hard to hang it. Yeah. I don't know if you remember this or if you're around or don't even know your age, but 1994, the U.S. was in the World Cup, and still fairly early in the scenes and stuff. They haven't really been in the World Cup a ton or made much noise. and they played Colombia in a game, and U.S. beat Colombia 1-0. But the U.S. goal was an own goal by a Colombia player. He accidentally knocked it in. A couple months later, he got shot in a bar in Colombia.
Yeah, it's one of the things I don't like about sports in general is
Yeah.
the fans take things way too crazy. So I don't like that in America. I don't like it anywhere. People like
I just
fans
said
are fanatical.
the U.S. likes their sports, but some of these other countries, when it's a national football team, their soccer team,
people
it is life.
There's a reason why they have like 20-foot tall fences at some places.
Yeah.
Hey, just a heads up, like the reason why this is taking me, I'm starting to get behind is I'm not being able to get anything on the grids, so I'm trying to get some things on the grid.
What do you mean on the grid? There's
Like,
not a grid in the
they're not-
middle.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why I was
Here, why don't we
like,
swap spots?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, some of the layouts and some of the ships just don't make sense.
So there's 2 sets of grids. Yeah, that middle there where you're trying to go is no grid.
I'm just
And
why is it starting to lean?
And there's 4 high, so I think we can do. If I can get my wall started here, then we can probably get the rest in here nice and easy. So I'm gonna get the. Holy smokes, are you throwing them in here? No, get them off the freight elevator. What are you doing? No,
What do you
don't worry
mean?
about those. Go get them off the freight elevator and stack them up.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought you already got him. I was on the other side of the wall I made. I couldn't even see. I thought that was all of them.
And I can see where you got one messed up here. Here, I was like, let me fix him. Oh, that's gonna bother me. No.
I was watching you play, and I was like, "Dang, this guy's being." I don't know if you were like being like crazy OCD. And I didn't realize you were running like 12 different missions at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm 42, so.
All right.
Yeah. What did you do? Like IT or something?
Yeah,
or?
I'm a software engineer. And in fact,
figured
what
you
it
were
was, I
uber
did
nerd.
I was doing my engineering co-op for Siemens there in Boca Raton, Florida. And that's how I got exposed to the World Cup. So Siemens, a German company, but there in Boca, you had every nationality, Chinese, German, English, French. There were so many different engineers from across the world that worked there in Boca. And so the World Cup was in the U.S., and so I got exposed to it. So they would all want to go to bars and hang out and watch it. And it was pretty fun.
Yeah,
Because they were really into it. I didn't know anything about it. I was just having fun, having 10-cent wings on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, it's fun down there. I was down there for the World Cup like a few weeks ago, last month or. It's cool being down there with Colombians, and they're obviously rooting for the same team.
Yeah. I interviewed a DevOps engineer from somebody who was in Colombia. I liked him a lot, but he ended up taking a different position. In fact, we started recently hiring out some folks in Mexico City, and I was surprised at the quality of the IT staff that we've gotten there.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you had anybody that you talk to? I've got some friends that have hit me up because they know that I fall under IT outside of being a pilot.
Yep.
And yes, a couple of my friends hit me up. They're like, "Did you hear what Elon's doing? He's gonna hire Indians to come work here for his company," and they're all pissed off. And I'm like, "Yeah, but did you hear what he said? That Americans aren't trying to do that."
Well, no, the issue is, and the reason why he likes them, and this is just my opinion, is they are a little bit more captive and will take more shit because they have to have a job. And that's why he likes them, because he can abuse the personnel.
Yeah, well, there's that too. But Yeah, maybe. I didn't think about abusing the person. at all.
That's 100% why he wants them, because they can they'll take more shit because they cannot lose their job.
Yeah.
Now, in the
Interesting.
long run, once they get their, I had somebody who was on a visa, was working for us, and he eventually got his U.S. citizenship, and it was great. And he was able to move on and do something else. It was good for him. And so all those people that are there, they won't stay with this company. The moment they get citizenship, they won't be at this company.
Yeah.
But they'll use that to get to that point.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess use them while you got them. There'll always be an influx of them. But I definitely did see kind of, I guess the way it came across is Elon was saying there's not enough Americans trying to do that job.
Well, he's just
And
going to
then, of
say
course,
whatever
yeah.
thing he can. He's just saying whatever
Yeah,
he can
yeah,
because
yeah.
that's what he wants. He wants
Yeah.
captive labor.
Yeah.
He wants people that'll stand up that won't that'll just
Yep.
do whatever he says.
16-hour shifts.
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
runs them in the ground.
Yeah. I mean, we already send so much work in the design world space. There's there's places I've worked at if as a designer, 3D
Yep.
animator and stuff where people are if it's going to take you more than X amount of days, in our office, we're sending it. We had a company called Office Tiger that we used. We'd set up the job, send it to India, and they'd knock it out, and they're not getting paid anything, and it's dang. So is this all of ours together?
It's everything except for your one mission. So after we
Okay,
load this up,
okay.
you're gonna go because I don't have your mission, so I wouldn't be able to pull it up
Yeah.
in the freight elevator. But yes, this is basically the 12 plus
Okay.
my one, and then you'll need to go to the freight elevator and pull up your one. So after you throw those all out of the freight elevator, just walk over to the freight manager and pull up that last one.
Okay. Wow. About to make this. Well, I'm actually not going to say anything.
Right. No, go ahead and say it. I don't believe in any of that stuff. Go ahead and say it.
I was going to say we're about to make a lot of money.
Not really. It's
I
only
mean-
going to be about 300K.
I'm like,
But you can
oh,
do this. I mean, this is what in the morning before work, I'll play for about an hour or so, and
Yeah.
I'll do this mission. So I'll grab those 6 cargo missions,
Okay.
and you get 300K and you get some rep. Next thing you
Yeah,
know,
my-
you got a bunch of money.
Yeah, I'm sitting just under $1 million right now. But I just have been running, hauling, and then sometimes when I'm hauling at data centers and Microtech, there's just NPCs that just start shooting and just start going through, and I'll walk around with a 2 SU or 1 SU crate and just start filling it up with guns and armor and sell it. Yeah, it is nice though that there's a lot more value to this versus the missions that were in the the live server, the 3 point
Yeah.
whatever server, all the bounty missions for human players is 150K.
I'm surprised that's not abused. What's to stop 2 friends from grabbing each other's bounties and just collecting the money and keep doing that over and over? Because that's what they used to do in games like Star Wars Galaxies when you could hunt Jedis, bounty hunters could hunt Jedis. The Jedis would have
Yeah.
a separate account with a bounty hunter, and they would just do it. What's going on, Sean? Last name here. I think you took the data entry form a little literally there, Sean. It's like I've seen an Animal House where they go, I state your name. And they go, I state your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be 13 missions. Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son. Yeah. I haven't seen that in a while in my house. I need to watch it again. Double secret probation. Speaking of John Belushi, if you haven't watched the new movie that just came out, it's on Amazon and some other places right now, but it's called Saturday Night. And it's the first 2 hours before the first episode of Saturday Night Live went live.
Yeah.
And so it's showing all that stuff, and everybody that plays the real life character, guy who plays Chevy Chase, guy who plays John Belushi, so forth and so on. Dan Aykroyd, they're perfect. They're spot on. They have each one of their mannerisms. And it's people are acting like them when they did. Yeah, they're basically, yeah, it's kind of they're basically replaying that first 2 hours before they went live. So dress rehearsals, stuff like that, and and plus they weren't even too sure what the show was about. Was it going to work? But the guy who does Dan Aykroyd is like just perfect. Sounds like and looks like him. It's great.
Oh, I'm throwing that on the TV, right? You said Netflix or Amazon Prime?
Well, it was a movie. I don't know if it's on somebody's streaming for free. I purchased just a movie off of Amazon. Gaiman, thanks for the subscription. The C2, I don't think it does, but I have yet to find a vehicle where I like the onboard tractor beam. I seem to just hate them. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh, the ones in the back that I've never got to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Never seem to get them to work.
Yeah, they just seem either over aggressive, like there's no ability to change the sensitivity. You're flying around. I've hated every one. So
it's easier to use. Yeah, it's easier to use a gun.
Well, when 401 drops, then I'll be using the Atlas more often because it seems to be much more stable.
That's the mech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even try that in 4.1.
But I don't think the C2 has a tractor beam. It's a little bit older ship.
I think what was it? I had the C1 waiting for the Zeus, the loaner, and I couldn't figure out how to get it to work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've used it. I just hate it. Nyjoza? PAX Day Observer. I know. I want to play PAX Day. I really do, and you know I do. But I don't know. I'm just waiting for it to be in a good state. Just waiting for it to be in a good state. I mean, I really like. So here's how I've decided. I've got a lot of games that I'm playing that are alpha. So I've Ashes of Creation, PAX Day, Star Citizen, and the way that I treat which one I'm going to play is a couple of criteria. One, are people playing it? And two, are there things in the game that I can practice and learn? Because to me, I can go into PAX Day and build something really, really cool and awesome, but it's going to get wiped out. And all the stuff here that I'm doing right now in Star Citizen is going to get wiped out. And if I were to play Ashes of Creation, anything there is going to get wiped out. So it's more about, do I need to learn something? Like, there's so much in Star Citizen right now I'm learning and practicing. Like, after I kind of get done doing a bunch of cargo hauling missions, then I'm going to try to do bounties. Or I'm going to try to do the medical beacons and stuff. Like, there's so much I want to learn about it. And so that's the way I'm approaching everything, which is why I'm able to even play Star Citizen, because it's buggy. But I'm not trying to play Star Citizen to accomplish and level up and get as much money. I'm just trying to practice. What is this ship like? What is the other ship like? And so with me, for PAX Day, and a near almost 1,000 hours into the game, and then checking out a little bit of the new update, I don't feel there's anything that I don't know about PAX Day. Now, if I knew everything about Star Citizen, I knew everything about Ashes of Creation, then I might play a little bit more PAX Day. But I'm really waiting for a good content update.
I stopped playing the 3 point whatever version it's on just because I know they're going to reset this someday, but it's supposed to be the most persistent version of Star Citizen.
What game is that? What'd you say? I missed that. Say that again.
Like this like the 4.0 preview is supposed to be the most persistent version versus like whatever the 3.2.
Well, they have it is, because if you were to play 3.2.4 right now, you will lose. It won't carry over. Everything you do here is that. So, Olav, it's an interesting question. Obviously, PAX Day is more fantasy, medieval-like, and Star Citizen in space. But there's a lot of similarities.
Is that the one you play that's got like the beach looking like your thumbnail?
Yeah, and and they don't have it in yet, but they're going to have base building. For example, you'll be able to make space stations or go down onto a planet and build a base on a planet. So obviously that's similar to PAX Day. Both games, Star Citizen and PAX Day, are realistic in that the graphics look great. The immersion of Star Citizen is cool. I mean, if you don't like spaceships and stuff like that, I don't know how much you can enjoy it, but there's so many different types of things that are non-combat that you can do in it.
Yeah, and it's like you can take a break and like just do something else.
Yeah. But I will tell you, Olav, I'm going to be streaming a game tomorrow called Stars Reach. I don't know if you've seen me play that yet. That is going to be. Let me answer this, guys, on the chat here. That's going to be closer to PAX Day than Star Citizen will be. So Stars Reach is made by the guy who built Ultima Online and Star Wars Galaxies. So there's a lot of different non-combat professions. There's building. Yeah, there's buildings. You can build just like in PAX Day. And the cool thing about what really differentiates Stars Reach from some of these other MMOs is the world is simulated. And what I mean by that is trees grow, sprout seeds, plant more trees, die. Fires can destroy trees. Water can evaporate and cause it to rain. Water can erode the land. You can terraform. I'm starting to get some nasty graphics artifacts. This is interesting. I'm starting to get tear.
Yeah, I got
showing
like,
on
straight up. I
Are
straight
you
up
getting
got
the same
like,
thing?
Angled edges.
Yeah.
I'm good now.
I haven't seen that. That was wild. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, like the right angles were turning into jagged pixels. But
so Olav,
pixelated. Yeah.
Olav, you might like Stars Reach. They don't even have spaceships in it yet, and it's even earlier alpha than PAX Day or Star Citizen. It's pre-alpha. So they're having very targeted test scenarios. So tomorrow they're going to have a 4-hour window where we can hop on and test. But I can show you if you're on the stream tomorrow, I can show you some of the cool stuff about it. But it's definitely super high on my radar. Hey, I'm part of the Green Team Games and Stars Reach game. Hey, welcome. Yep, I'm streaming tomorrow 1 p.m. Eastern. And if you're not a part of my Discord, join the Discord. You can get announcements. You can see some other stuff too. So I assume you played it there, and I don't know if it's Nihoza, like it's the J, like Spanish Mexican H, and so there's a soft H sound to it, Nihoza. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed Stars Reach today. It's so interesting. But there'll be procedurally generated worlds. And so, therefore, there'll be infinite worlds. So, you know, PAX Day has its hard-coded maps. And, you know, there's no real discovery. You know, once everybody's figured out where everything's at, they just can go get it. Well, in Stars Reach, you can literally visit a new world, that nobody has ever been to before. And then you can harvest the resources from it. Wasn't? Well, it was the same way. So, Green, when I first started playing Stars Reach, Rodney, who's one of the he's on the development team, he was doing the same thing, because the game right now, it's not intuitive, right? It's clear it's not intuitive. and so, you know, they want it to be successful, so he's hopping on with anybody that's streaming it and doing, and just helping them out. Like, the whole prospecting for resources is the most intuitive thing. Now, it's not hard to do once you figure it out, but yeah, it takes some time. Yeah. So he kind of held my hand, and I felt like I had to, pay it forward? I tend to do that too. Like when PAX Day first came out, I was excited. I loved the game, and I'd hop on everybody else's stream and we'd talk, you know, how do you do this? How do you do that? Have you tried this out? You know. And it's amazing. I've gone for so long without any MMOs I was interested in, and all of a sudden there's a bunch that I want to play.
Whoa, I'm seeing some crazy stuff right now. It's like shadowing, like the sun's coming up on the left side of the boxes.
Yeah, I've never seen graphic tears like that. It's not doing that for me right now, but earlier it was just like, it was funky. Pioneer's Impression seems cool. Yeah. Wildcat the MMO streams, you know, I've said the same thing in that it did, because it kind of stopped the innovation. Instead of people innovating and trying to progress the MMO genre, they just tried to do what WoW did, but they aren't going to do it as good as they did. First of all, there's something about being first. So they were first with that more stable gameplay. And they made it extremely accessible. They made it extremely accessible. But I'm super excited. Is that one locked on? Uh-oh, I think we both grabbed at the same time. Is this game that is almost exactly like WoW going to be a WoW killer? Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, I truly believe WoW have killed the genre for a long time. There were so many games. There was a game called Earth and Beyond I liked to play. It was a spaceship game, and it was pretty cool. It was a little bit like this in that you could fly your own ship, you could kind of light speed to different planets and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. And then there was another one, a car-based one, kind of like Car Wars, but I can't remember the name of it, but that was cool. Earth and Beyond, yeah, we got somebody else played some Earth and Beyond. We were the only ones, I think, that played Earth and Beyond. All two of us. Yeah, that's a cool thing. It's amazing how many MMOs you can still play with the MUs. Even my favorite ones, Star Wars Galaxies, I like hopping on a little bit, but for me, there's something about a supported, marketed product and a huge community that I like about MMOs.
Support, yeah.
You know, it's like I love Star Wars Galaxies, but I play these MMOs or emulators for Star Wars Galaxies, and it's not the same. One of the problems with Star Wars Galaxy is there's too many instances of it. There's so many emulators that the community splintered. If they actually were all together on one emulator, there'd be a good-sized server with tons of people playing.
Yeah, like when I was getting into this server with you, it was like 550 people out of 600.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't think Earth and Beyond was big enough for it to have an emulator. That's crazy. What was that, about 2000 and when would that game come out? 2005? Now I want to look it up. When did Earth and Beyond come out? Earth and Beyond MMO.
Does this ship have a med bed?
No. Released 2002. Yeah, this came out before Star Wars Galaxies. That's crazy.
I gotta just eat some
Yeah.
food, drink some water to replenish before we take off.
You know, you can do that while you're in the ship.
Yeah, I got.
All right,
I
what are you
got
doing,
it.
man? You're doing some crazy stuff, man. You're
Some
trying to ruin
hardcore
us with the
box.
last box. You're gonna break the whole ship.
I'm trying not to do anything. I might have just did it. Jesus, somebody.
Where'd
get
the
back on
box
the
go?
ship.
What did you do? Where's the box?
I got it on. I thought I got it on.
Okay.
Let me
Down to the
right,
very
right.
last box, and you start janking up the C2.
I just fell. Let me raise and lower this thing. I've had boxes just disappear and reappear on the ground.
Yeah, you can drink while I'm flying. Or you can drink. I mean, what are you at, actually?
I'm fine. We'll get down to there.
No.
It's more the food. I've got the crux. I'll be fine. I got like 10
Well,
of them.
Crux does your food for you.
Yeah, it does food and.
Yeah,
Food
this
and
is the,
hydration.
this is the
We're
only
good,
thing
we're
I
good.
ever do is cruise flow.
Yeah.
I do cruise flow.
Yep. The Gatorade.
And with the
green.
bug, then you don't have to ever buy anymore once you buy the first one. Where is the
Just
ladder?
double
Here
check
you
it
are.
one more time.
All right, well, I'm gonna get in the seat. You let me know when you're in.
All right. I just want to make sure there's not one box that popped up
Man,
somewhere.
Earth and Beyond.
Which
I-
one was it? Was it EverQuest or Ultima Online, where like when you first start out, you could just get like killed by bunnies, and like if you tried to run, it was actually faster. to
Yeah,
just walk?
Ultima Online was the Wild Wild West because it was really the first big graphical MMO.
That's what it was. Yeah. 16 megabytes of RAM on your best computer.
I need to catch up to what Green said here. I'm actually glad
My
you
bad.
streamed Star Citizen because I wanted an honest take on this a long time from someone that shares sensibility. I get the feeling you might be the guy. You get all the way to the destination and find out you're missing one box. You know who to blame. Yeah. So, Green, the short and simple answer is it's still buggy. When the game is stable, they have a very immersive and fun game when it's stable. And there are good days and there are bad days. But like I said, since I'm not taking it from the standpoint of, like, this ship here is buggy, but they got it fixed in 401 that's coming out. You can see it bouncing around. I'm not taking it from the standpoint of, oh, I got to complete every mission and I got to get as much money as I possibly can and I got to buy all the cool upgrades for my ship. Because there will be at least one more wipe, if not more. I'm just learning the different game loots. Like, I started playing it in August, so like earlier this week, we used the whole sea and we went on to the PTU and we did a huge whole sea mission and made 2.5 million in 45 minutes.
Jeez.
Supposedly, there's going to be a big focus this year on stability. And if you look at the patch notes for the PTU, it's fixing issues. So I'm real curious to see if they kind of continue that. But I do believe they're on their, if there's a graph of where they're at, I believe they're on the downside of where they're heading. But I'm still new to it, maybe rose-colored glasses. The game is fun when it's working. But you got to kind of learn the things to do and the things not to do. I think it'll be real telling to see how stable this 4.01 release is. So the 4.0 release had what the server-side server meshing. And that made sense to me that was a big stepping stone because, if I'm programming something, I'm a programmer. I've been programming for over 35 years. Actually more than that if you count my Commodore 64 days when I was younger. And if I was going to have a big change in how the server-side code work, you'd hate to optimize and fix some bug fixes to an old code base when you got to redo it possibly for the new ones. So they got this server meshing in, so like a huge architecture change has been made, And I do believe now they can focus on fixing bugs because they aren't changing the server architecture anymore. And that's a huge milestone. So it'll be telling. I think 2025 is a huge year for them in terms of, is it going to be more of the same, or can they actually start to progress towards a stable game? Because if they can progress towards a stable game, it is really, really fun. The only thing they're missing is stability. And then if they just add the features they say they're going to add, it'll be great because it's already fun now. Are you in, Flux?
Yeah, I'm in right next to you.
All right.
Pilot.
Oh. What was it doing? Where are we here? We are 5478. Let's close our doors. Let's see. Oh, did you close both of them already?
Yep.
You sure did. Look at you on the ball, Johnny on the
Buttoned
spot.
up. Trying to make sure there's not a missing crate somewhere.
All right, we'll do that. We'll turn them just a hair. Earth and Beyond, man. I have not heard that in a long time.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, it came out even,
Look
now
it
that I
up.
remember, it came out even before Star Wars Galaxies. It came out
My
in
biggest thing was
2002.
is just the graphics of like those games never
Yeah.
improving, like Star Wars. Like I
Yeah.
own literally every book.
All right, hold on a minute.
of
I got to request departure.
copy.
ATC, this is Hercules 5478. Requesting departure, and I think I messed that up. I found an old Earth and Beyond CD at the used bookstore a few years back.
I mean, I was like a lot younger, but like found like 400 or 500 like AOL free 4 hours of online like in a dumpster one time coming home in middle school, and I was like, me and all my friends were stoked. You got 4 hours of free internet trying to play like Ultima Online.
Tell you, those days were rough, man. You play an MMO like Ultima Online, and you had a 56K baud modem or something, and it's just not the same, man. And then you're competing with some kid in a university. Of course, I was a kid
Yeah.
back then, with a university connection, and it's just night and day, right?
Yeah. Getting killed by buddies in the forest. I was
Yeah.
thinking like it. They said that they were going to introduce some even newer, maybe scavenging or something, or
Yeah.
some other new thing. And I was like, dude, we definitely are going to have like jobs for like new players where they need to go around the PU and
Yeah.
server meshing and start recycling all the bottles that are just thrown everywhere.
Yeah. So Green, yeah, this is probably my favorite hauling ship in the game. The only problem with it right now is it's buggy. You saw how bouncy it was. But the 401 PTU version they got has fixed it. So all day Monday, I tested it out Monday and did a whole bunch of missions. And it worked. Just recognized my tag of Dynamo music. Oh wow, that took a bit. Been playing Star Citizen since 318 with 90% of time in every PTU, EPTU, tech preview, and hotfix. Yeah. Welcome, Danabu. Alright, so where... I don't know where it sent me. I tell you, the Quantumine is iffy these days.
I just got repositioned for safety.
Where are you in the... Where are you
yeah,
at?
I'm in the ship. I'm
You're
right
in the
next
ship?
to you. Yeah, but I was just like, oh god, where am I going?
I'm just trying to find the planet. Where is the planet?
At 5 o'clock.
Did it put me like way away? I think it put
You're
me
way above it.
Oh man, there it is. Wow. So I was literally closer to the planet when I was at the station, and it just had me quantum away from it. The quantum's so broken right now. How do you lose a planet? Yeah, I know. It took me away from it. All right. And this is the little bitty things. Like there's bugs like this, and you can overcome them. But for like the first couple of weeks of 4.0 when they dropped it, man, there were game-breaking bugs where you would lose 2-3 hours of progress. But for me, I'm learning the game. I only started playing in August, so it's about, I was doing hauling in different types of ships so that I could learn the grids on those ships. So I've been doing lots of hauling missions with different types of ships, not necessarily using the most efficient ship. But maybe one time I'll be in the Constellation Phoenix and we're just doing something, and then we run into a ship that's got a bunch of cargo. Well, if I'm familiar with the cargo grid for the Phoenix, then I'm not scrambling to figure it out then. So I've been doing cargo hauling with the Zeus, the Starlancer Max, the Caterpillar, C2 Hercules here, the Polaris, and the Carrack. Trying to think if I've really done anything else. And the Whole Sea. We did some Whole Seas missions in the PTU, and that was the big boy. The problem with the commodities trading is if for whatever reason someone shoots you or you run into a server issue, you're out the money. So like these missions here, we're not risking any money, we're only risking our time, right? So if for whatever reason the mission fails, then we're just out the time we invested in it. Commodities though, if you lose that, you're out the money. So on the PTU, I purchased 6 million credits worth of scrap, fully loaded up 4,000 SCU in the Whole Sea, and took it to another station and unloaded it. Sold it for like 8.5 million. That's where the 2.5. Actually, I bought it for 6.5 million and sold it for 9 million. So that's where the 2 million came in. 2.5 million. But the thing is, if at any time something had happened, ATC, this is Hercules 5478 requesting a hanger. If anything had happened, then I would have been out 6.5 million credits, which is why I did that testing in the PTU, because that doesn't really matter, right? You can recopy your account. You start out with 15 million credits. It's not a big risk. But even in this short amount of time that I've been here, there's been a lot done.
Yeah, when this game, I know you're trying to talk. I'm trying.
No,
to
you're
keep it
good.
Quiet,
Go ahead. Go. No, you're good.
But yeah, when this game is running smooth, it is such a good time, and there's no bugs. When you got 10 or 12 friends coming from all over the universe trying to get to one spot, and nobody has issues, and it doesn't take 5 hours to get everyone together.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
And I also think other people run into issues because of their internet connection. What is going on? What is he hitting?
Hold on, let me
Shit,
go.
I was way
view.
more off to the side than I thought I was.
You're.
Yeah, I see that.
Yep. Yeah. Part of the ship was above the field. Looks like you can just come down. Nope.
I
The
got
rear of the
this.
ship is sticking. Okay, yeah, cool. Disregard.
Are you using voice attack, or is that an integrated voice mechanic? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Green. I don't even know what voice attack is. What is voice attack? Alright, so let's line this thing up. For requesting hanger. No, that's just me talking. Just me. Now there's another streamer that I like, Todd Fox. What he does is when he requests hanger access, he changes the voice to where it sounds like he's talking on a walkie-talkie like device. And I want to get that a little add-on, whatever he does, just to change the voice. But me requesting the hanger access isn't actually happening. When I'm talking, I'm actually hitting Alt-N, which is what's really requesting hanger access. It's not paying attention to what I'm saying. That would be really cool.
There is a version where you can fire off missiles by voice.
Can you really?
Yeah. Like I think that's what he's talking about. I haven't seen it. I haven't tried it in a while, but
yeah. Well, in this day and age, you could do everything by voice. Like I could totally use AI to convert voice commands to, even if the game itself doesn't support it, you could write something to convert it to that. Voice attack is third-party software that basically converts speech into key presses. It's something that people use in Elite Dangerous. I'll have to check that out. That sounds like fun.
The Game Glass with like an iPad. And if you've ever looked up Subliminal, he does a lot of ship reviews and has a lot of Urkel loadouts.
I've probably seen a couple of his videos.
Yeah, essentially, if you have like an iPad, you have like your actual MFD multifunctional display right in front of you. You can use your fingers and then use voice attack to fire missiles, say next target.
All right, do you want to load into the freight elevator or you want to pull off of the ship?
Tell me, what do you mean?
So one person unloads from the ship and the other person stands by the freight elevator and puts the crates into the freight elevator.
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
It doesn't matter. Don't want to. Yeah, I can do.
I'm already unloading.
I'll send.
It is. Yeah. I got to restart it. So green, I don't know what it is or something, and it's just OBS too. It's not even the camera itself. So here's the actual camera software with the virtual green screen. It's OBS is not liking it. I did a test earlier this week where I swapped out and did 1080p. And I never lost my camera, so I got to restart the software.
Your green screen or just?
Right now I have a virtual green screen. I have a real green screen, but I'm not in my office because I was affected by Hurricane Helene. So I'm still waiting for things to be rebuilt. And then I'll be in my office. I have the real green screen.
They have a one that I got because I travel a lot. It's just like like one of those circular green screens, and it attaches to your like office chair.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's like $10-15 on Amazon.
Yeah. No, I have one. I just I don't want to do too much fancy stuff until I'm back in my office and it's all proper. So right now I'm living out of my bedroom while the rest of the house is being worked on.
Yeah, I remember like seeing like your floors being replaced.
Yeah, I'll show some folks here. I love my new floors, so I want to show them. So let me let's see here. Let me show you my new floors. So got some new floors. There we go. Open the browser. So I got these epoxy floors so that if for whatever reason I get water again, I only have to hose it down. No real having to clean. Here's what it looked like before. So this is the original. The towel looks nice, but it's not as nice as it looked. It was uneven, and you moved chairs over, and they would bounce and snag and be difficult. Here's after we did the remediation, when we took everything out. Got about 4 feet of water, and there's my new floors. And we're just working on the next steps of it. But I love those floors. They're great. They feel great too. They feel good. But yeah, I'm not in my office right now. But I tried 1080p on Tuesday, and the whole session my camera never failed. So I know it's everything. I've gone with ChatGPT. He suggested a bunch of stuff. I've done everything, but he said it could just be purely resources too, which is really weird because I don't really max out my resources. I don't max out CPU. I don't max out GPU RAM. I don't max out physical RAM. And but you know, most of the games I'm playing are alpha, and so they're not all optimized. PAX Day, Star Citizen, Stars Reach, Ashes of Creation. But what was interesting, I didn't think I would notice the difference going from 4K back down to 1080p, and boy did I. Because I was kind of telling myself that if the camera didn't bug out, that I would just stay at 1080p. I couldn't do it. I immediately swapped back out. My concern with going from 720 to 1080 is the file size because I save all my VODs. Yeah, you know, and this is why I don't do some of the videos that other people do, Green. I used to make some videos and stuff like that, but I'm streaming just for fun and maybe something I might do full time when I retire. And it's a great way to talk to people and whatnot. So anytime I'm recording something, I stream it. So I don't have to worry about a local copy of it. You know, every time I stream, I have 2 copies of it. I have one version in Twitch and I have one version in YouTube. And in fact, and if I want a copy of it to download, maybe I do want to clip something up, I can download it from YouTube. And then one of the cool things about streaming on YouTube, so I'm streaming on both right now, I don't know if you know that, Green, is you can stream public, private, or unlisted.
Yep.
Whereas you can't really do that with Twitch. So like if you just want to record something and you don't want to put it in your local disk, you can stream to a private to YouTube and then do whatever you want with it. So I've always told myself that I'm not going to really bother with much local editing. You know, I might do a little bit here or there until the point where, if for whatever reason, I'm not even setting it as a goal, but if my stream makes enough money or my videos make enough money that I can have an editor do a couple of videos here and there, then I'll be happy to pay somebody to do it. But I'm not. I don't want to spend the time doing it. This is my playtime, and that's what I want to do. I work during the day. You know,
sucks.
Yeah, I work during the day. Yeah. You do any video editing there, Flux?
Yeah, I have to take, after I do like, you know, full up high G maneuver flights and F-16s and T-38s, because I'm flying with a 360 camera between my eyes, I have to take all that and edit it and turn it into training content with overlays and motion track where the other jet is, and like I like loathe video editing. But I'm good at it, but it's like one of the least like cool skills I have. And I would agree that like definitely like just live stream, save space. You can edit probably what you need to do with the YouTube studio.
Yeah, you can do quite a bit there too. I definitely need to learn about videos. It's important for me to be able to grow the stream. Yeah, I mean, I definitely could get more viewers content that if I spent the time to take some of my videos and cut them down, because I just take whatever my stream video is and I just keep it up on YouTube. And I've even had people says, man, I love your videos, but is there any way you can kind of, you know, cut them down, streamline them? And I go, I'd love to, but unless I can pay an editor to do it, I'm not going to do it. Because it's not my full-time job, right? I don't really stream for a living. I stream
once
for
you
fun.
Get monetized, then you can like think about that.
And that's what I said. If I get to the point to where the streaming makes a certain amount of money that I can pay an editor to do it, then I'll have them do it. I used to edit videos.
Oh, so you know.
I used to no, I mean I used to make videos for Star Wars: The Old Republic when they came out, and I'd get videos with 30,000 views and stuff like that. Not 100,000, but back then that was a decent amount. But it was just took so much time. I mean, they were good videos, they were qualities, and they were always just tip videos. How to do this, how to do that, which people Google searched for and liked it, right?
Yeah, I think if you're gonna make a how-to, definitely like do that. But you could do things like external views of the ship in third person and just like frame it nicely so you're cruising through space and the viewers are like not bored of you just staring into space.
Yeah, Green, that's the whole point. That's why I don't do video editing.
But AI, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just saying, it's just like I just play a little bit during the evenings, then maybe some on the weekends and stuff like that. And I don't want to spend my time editing. I think I've read somewhere that for every hour of video content, you need 2 to 3 hours of editing time. to do it right.
If it's just editing, like
Yeah.
one video, like what chopping down a video, probably.
Well, yeah,
But if
I'm just
it's, like,
saying. So if you had a
multi-
10-hour
yeah.
video, then you need to pay somebody 30 hours of work, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just saying like single cam, right? Like we had
Yeah.
like 3 cameras, then obviously, but the AI, there's like stuff you can do with AI, ChatGPT, and Midjourney. That it can.
And
do
that's what I'm
multi-cam-
waiting for. Yeah, I'm keeping my
You
own
can do it in
space.
Adobe
Yeah.
Premiere right now. You can do it in Adobe Premiere right now if you have, say,
Yeah.
a podcast interview going on. It'll like intelligently switch cameras for you if you're doing multi-cam
Yeah.
and multi-audio. So
Yeah, because I'm already seeing some people starting to advertise some AI stuff, and eventually it'll do that kind of stuff, you know. AI is going to do some crazy stuff. We're doing some cool
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
with AI.
yeah, dude, it's a good thing you're like 5 years ago, I was telling my friends with like 5-year-old kids, I'm like, dude, get them into coding now because that's gonna be the blue collar job, like
Yeah.
in like 10 or 15 years, and then I'm like, never mind. Like
Yeah.
that's like it's one of the like industries that's not hiring as much so much anymore because it's like AI is gonna do quite a bit in the next 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, I use AI myself just because it saves me so much time. Like before, if I was writing some line of code to do something out, you know, it would take me X amount of time, whereas I can go to the Chat GPT and say, can you give me some boilerplate for this, this, and this, and I can punch it into where I need to go.
Yeah.
You know, it just saves me so much time. And the cool thing is I can have a conversation with it. It's like, well, you didn't really add this. Can you add that? You know, and you go, oh, certainly. And then he puts it in there.
It learns how to like work with you, which is dope.
Yeah.
I mean, being like a uber nerd programmer, like you can do a lot more than the average person. A lot of people, you know, that are
Yeah.
mid-level designers or coders, they're always the same people. They're like, oh my god, it's gonna take our jobs, or this new like motion graphic app on iPhone's gonna take motion graphic artists' jobs. It's like, no, dude, like don't live in fear. Just get better and make it a part of your
Learn to use those
your
tools.
workflow.
You can learn to use
Yeah.
those tools. They're going to
Yeah.
love you because instead of somebody having to pay for 10 people, they can pay you to do the work of 10 people.
Yeah, and you're teaching those people to
Yeah.
work the way you want them to. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
I show people all the time. They're just amazed. It's like, you know, I can't remember what it was. Something with, Amazon and its configuration files and stuff. I said, look, you can get ChatGPT to get it basically 99% to where you need it, and then you go make any small tweaks that you need. You know, just so much stuff. You can use it for anything pretty much. Yeah, we're doing a ton of AI in my work, both using it for our day-to-day jobs, but also building applications that have AI built into it. We do a lot of
Yeah.
data collection from different types of stuff, and so many people don't send data cleanly. You know, maybe shocking, right? And so we're using AI now to help clean that up.
Yeah.
Just basically say,
It's
oh no,
so
this
much
person really
faster than
meant
a
this
person.
field or that
Yeah.
field. Yeah.
Yeah, if the right people are the ones like yourself, like programming what to look for, or like, yeah, it's gonna do a good job.
I mean, I know a lot of people hate AI and stuff like that. Like, there was somebody in the Stars Reach Discord where I'd made a comment about, you know, AI is here to stay. You either gonna have to learn how to use it or not.
Bro.
And then this person responded, AI is awful. We shouldn't use it. It's taking away jobs. And
It's just taking away the jobs.
I'm
Like,
like-
be a better human.
I mean, at one point in time, there was a lot of transportation via horse and buggy. Those got replaced by cars.
Yeah.
At one point in
People
time,
still
people
use
used the
horses.
abacus and they get replaced by calculators. It's
Yeah.
just, this is what happens. And new
It's
jobs get
evolved.
created. New jobs get created.
Yeah. It's it can free us from doing like dumb stuff, but the thing is and I'm not like trying to be negative. Like I know that like not everyone wants to like push themselves forever. Some people just want to be simple and
Yeah,
I mean,
Green.
physical labor. Yeah.
Yeah, Green. Yeah, AI is definitely scary. I'm kind of glad I'm on the tail end of it. I do believe there's going to be new jobs created and whatnot, but I just don't know what they look like. I just don't know what the world will look like, and I'm not too sure we're positioned in the society to be healthy going forward.
Yeah, that's the issue. It's the mental state of like the average person.
Yeah.
It's like it's gonna allow like our degenerate like stuff to like move forward, and I think that's kind of like with like that movie Surrogates or whatever.
If I can stay at home on my computer and get companionships from some AI bots,
yeah,
I'll never build the right proper social skills and stuff. Like you see this a lot.
Yeah.
Or it's just, I mean, it's just, this is so transformational. It's hard to fathom what the world's going to be like in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. It's going to be crazy. Like, think how much the world has changed once the internet came in and how quickly it swapped.
I think
Did you watch Megan?
Computing...
No, sorry, hold on. No, I haven't watched Megan yet. I don't. What is that? AI TV show or something like that with Megan's the robot horror. I don't watch horror movies.
It's not really horror. It's
I don't know.
If it's classified as horror, it's definitely not what you would imagine it's being.
Yeah. I do like The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2, but I'm generally not a horror guy. We watched this movie the other night on Netflix. I watched it when it first came out. It's called Tao. That's probably AI horror like too, but it's really, really good. I bet Megan's close to that. I might check it out.
I'd say there's no horror vibes in that movie.
No horror vibes?
In Megan, it's yeah. It's nothing scary about it. I don't know what classifies as horror anymore though, but it's not like bloody or anything.
Well, no. So there's a movie, and all the graphics artist gets replaced by AI. For a certain person, that's horror.
Yeah, true.
It's scary. I mean, I couldn't imagine where I would be if I was 25 years old and I was a graphic designer. I would be freaking out too. You know? I don't know what to tell them, but I would be freaking out.
No, I would just tell them to get good, work faster, work smarter. Like, you have new stuff in your toolkit.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I would say learn to use AI to be even better and faster at your job. Because I do believe, AI is just getting scary good.
Like, you don't, like, how easy it is to select an object and it mask out the background with, like, hair in Photoshop. Dude, it's like one click. It's just, I don't know. I get that when I was younger, but, like... Well,
yeah. I use a website, so I needed some images today. So let me show you I got a new Be Right Back screen. Green says, no horror vibes, she murders a bunch of people. That sounds like horror to me, man.
That just sounds like, I don't know.
Well, to be frank, Saving Private Ryan, a bunch of people died at the beginning of the movie too. But it's not a horror.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it seems more like a psycho fantasy than horror.
Yeah, but I think you'd put that in the horror genre.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything. You haven't seen it, but.
Well, there's a good chance I won't watch it. I don't know.
Did you see Ex Machina?
No, I haven't. I'm a person that likes to see the guy get the girl. Everything's nice at the end. Everybody wins. Everybody got a participation award.
Okay, so that happens like the first third of the movie, but it's not the right girl, and she's a robot.
I watched The Road to Perdition in theaters, and I had no idea what it was about. I walked out an unhappy camper. I was
Yeah,
like,
there's
that's some
nothing happy
bullshit.
about that movie.
It was Tom Hanks. I was like, oh, I like Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks makes good movies. Let's go see this. Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Firefly. I like Firefly. Firefly's a good TV show. You know what? No. I've seen Serenity and I've seen the TV shows. It's a sci-fi film with heavy horror elements. It features themes about unhealthy connections to technology. Yeah, and I get that. I might not see it as horror. Depending upon what it is. I mean, I get deaths and stuff. You know, you watch The Lion King, Mufasa dies because it progresses the story, right? It progresses Simba's story. And I'm okay a lot of times with that. But if it's constantly on the seat of your pants because you don't know who's gonna die next, my heart can't handle that. So is Megan like on Netflix, Amazon, or something like that? It's like one of these streaming services.
It's on Netflix or Amazon Prime for sure.
Like I said, I watched Tao. Tao's pretty fun. I like that movie. I think it's on Netflix, but could be wrong. I'm interested in salvaging down ships and Star Citizen. It could be fun to do with some friends. Yeah, absolutely. I've done some salvaging. So one of the things I'm careful of is I do want to play the game on streaming. And so one of the reasons I like this particular game loop is because 99% of the time I'm in the safety of my hangar. The last time I did salvaging, here, I'll show you the last time I did salvaging.
Maybe it's not called Megan. I mean, there's this movie Subservience with Megan Fox, but maybe it's called something. And it's totally AI robot.
Hold on a minute. I want to show what happened last time I did
ships
salvaging.
out there. Of course. Aggravated assault.
What the hell did you do? What the hell did you do to me?
Really?
What happened?
Aggravated assault.
Well, why are we aggravating and assaulting?
I'm dead. They killed us.
Yeah.
Got some ships out there. Of course. Aggravated assault.
What the hell did you do? What the hell did you do to me? The thing that I hated about this is look how fast I was only able to report for less than a second. This is why I didn't even notice what happened. So I was busy salvaging a ship, and then this pops up for like a second. So this guy Cole Wilco, he comes and kills us. I don't get a chance to report him, like, you know, so he can get a crime stat, because immediately it's gone. So it was literally there for a second. So unless you hurry up and hit that key right then and there, I couldn't report him. That's what happened last time I salvaged. Let me put the music back on. Now, I don't know if I got stream sniped or if we were just in a common area, because I don't do tons of salvaging. I've only been out a couple of times, and both times I've died. But it will be something that I will look into to see if I can find a way to play this. Like, is it possible that I can go out? What are you doing? So what's going to happen is we're going to cross beams, and then the crates are going to get stuck. So if you, so I'm going to look into salvaging and trying to find ways that I could do this perhaps without getting stream sniped or something, or don't do it in common areas. And supposedly they're supposed to be adding some features for streamers to better hide where they're actually at.
Just always travel with an eclipse. Just
Yeah.
leaving it
And the thing
being
is,
out
they
there.
always talk about, oh, you should have friends that can shoot people down and stuff for you. And it's like, who wants to sit for 8 hours or something if nothing happens for that one little opportunity, you know? Yep, agreeing. See you later. Thanks for coming by. No problem. Well, definitely, I'm sure we'll be talking more if you play some Stars Reach. We're going to be getting our big payout here in a little bit. We only got a few more to do.
Yeah, so far it seems like everything is locked into position.
Looks like we got 2 more walls to get. Just about done with this wall, and then 1 more wall. That's so funny. You were trying to put crates down in the middle, and you're like, this grid don't work.
Yeah.
But that's kind of my point too. This is why I'm doing hauling missions in different types of ships, because I want to learn how the ship works, right? How does it fly? What's the best way to position in the hangar? What's the grid like? What can you realistically put on it? Yeah. Like on my Zero to Hero account, he has a Nomad. I don't have a Nomad on this account, so I did some hauling missions with him. And I don't even have a whole A on this account, but I'm gonna buy one in game on the other account. Because the whole A can basically do that 6 rookie mission thing, so you can get some decent money with that.
Yeah, it's crazy how much it changes your engagement when you have video of yourself.
Oh yeah.
Rather than just, yeah.
Well, and it's a full-on P versus P game, and the biggest problem is the penalties are not enough to really keep people from not doing it. It doesn't hurt them at all, you know. And so the thing is I just wish reputation would work more to where, in real life, if you kept going to a town and kept killing people in that town, you wouldn't be able to stick your head in that town ever again, because as soon as you come in, you'd be kill on sight. But the game just doesn't work that way. Plus, in real life, there's the real threat that if you die, you're done, right? When you die, there's no respawn. And so it's hard to overcome that in a video game. So when you have full-on P versus P everywhere, you can't simulate one life. You just can't simulate one life. You know? You can do other punishments. And so the way people do it is there's P versus P areas and there's other areas that's not. And not that I'm saying I want just safe P versus E area. I'm not. But I would like to see a strong reputation system built in, where if you're hanging out at Area 18 and killing people in Bikini Point and Area 18, the moment once you get to a certain point where you've done that, regardless of where you cleared your climb stat, there is no killing reputation, in my opinion. It shouldn't be like if you killed somebody and you went to jail, and then you came back, just because you did your time in jail, the people in that town of the person you killed are still going to be unhappy with you. Like, your reputation should continue to carry.
You got a felony on record.
Yeah, and so if you kill a bunch of people around ArcCorp and Area 18 and Bikini Point, and your reputation's gotten to the point to where basically ArcCorp hates you, you should be shoot on sight from all turrets at any of those places. But the game doesn't work that way right now.
I think it has. It's definitely not
But it
that.
should.
But I think with the version of their, like, if you, it's not like that. But like, as far as getting jobs, if you keep like your reputation with a certain contractor will go down if you keep failing missions.
Yeah, and that's true. But I'm just saying they don't have the reputation of killing players like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if I'm at Area 18 and you kill me for no reason, and you get a crime stat, your ArcCorp reputation should go down. And then once your ArcCorp reputation is at a certain point, and there is no repairing your ArcCorp reputation, or it's extremely difficult to do. And then once you do that, any turret in the ArcCorp area will fire on you immediately. There's just not enough negatives for people killing other people in the game right now. I mean, I'm all for it. I think it's kind of cool because it was what does add a little element of risk to the game, so I'm all for it. But I do just think there should be strong penalties for people.
Yeah, like, and then if like that's the route you choose, then you're gonna deal with it, and then you're gonna figure out how to like hack your ship's IP address or unique ID of your ship. And there's so many iterations of unique stuff that have come out in the last year and a half, 2 years that they're
So there'll be a time when I try to mess around with salvaging just to see what I can do and not do. I hate this music thing. I got it on shuffle, but when it gets to the last song, it just rotates to the last song. There we go. And then it gets stuck on that one song.
What were you playing the other day? Was like some type of cowboy or cowboy disco house or something? I can't remember what it was.
I think I was doing this. Hold on, I was doing this maybe.
Are you just routing that like Spotify or something as an input into your OBS or?
No, one of the things I use to help do my site, my OBS stuff, is Own 3D, and they have a section with music, and it's all royalty-free music, and they have different categories and stuff like that.
Oh,
but the important thing is it's royalty-free.
Yeah, because otherwise you can't monetize your YouTube.
Yeah. They got different categories. What keeps happening here? All right, almost done here.
Yep.
Almost time for the big payoff.
I actually put a call out, an at in the my streaming to you on my title.
Oh, did you? Cool.
Yeah.
What's the base in South Carolina? That's where my son's going here for basic training. Do you know?
For Army?
Huh?
Or Army?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I was in the Marine Corps.
Army base, South Carolina. I can't for some reason get these things. Fort Jackson. Is that where he's going?
Yeah, basic Army.
That might be where he's going. I think that sounds familiar. Yeah, I think he's going to Fort Jackson. All right, just a few more boxes.
Yep, Fort Jackson, South Carolina.
2 more.
Yeah, salvaging for me has just been such a buzzkill.
Yeah? Like what happens to you?
It just is. I like somehow someone finds me and blows up my vulture and
Yeah.
Amari spins. I just like it's such a. I've never gotten. I don't think I've ever actually made $1 off of it.
Well, and the thing is, space is big, but it seems
Yeah.
like there's choke points where people that do salvage tend to go all the time. So the people that are looking for those kills, that's what they go to those points. But there should be a lot more places you can go to do salvaging, and I
Yeah.
think that's the issue. All right, we're gonna lower this down and see what happens.
Hopefully, I got them all on the grid.
Well, it'll complain.
Wait.
It'll
I can
complain.
I can see one right now already. From a different. There we go. There we go.
It'll tell me. We won't be able to
Yep.
lower it if there is.
Yeah.
All right, confirm.
Yeah.
So get a bunch of mission submission. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I went up pretty much about what you said, about 300.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, but see, and this is why I think it's more efficient to do. So basically, we both could have done our missions independently of each other and had smaller ships. Like, imagine you take something like the Zeus or the Whole A, put it right up to the cargo grid or the freight elevator, and you can load it right up. I believe in terms of our time, we would have been more efficient just independently doing these missions separate and just gotten our 6 on our own, and it would have taken us less time.
But it's also not as fun.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying in terms of
Yeah.
efficiency, it's just not as efficient. I've yet to see where one person, because the problem is if 2 people take a mission, it splits it in half. So and I don't see the time being twice as fast. It's like instead of, if it takes me 30 minutes to do one, I get 2 people. Instead, it's 20 minutes, not 15. Right? And so it's just something like that. All right. Yeah, go ahead. What?
Did you get completion for the opportunity one?
Oh, you know what probably happened?
I did get it, but it happened like about a minute later than the other ones came through.
Yeah, everything's submitted for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me look at my rep here. My rep was, my rep was a little bit right at the E there, and now I'm past the R. Okay, I'm going to wrap up. So I'm going to go ahead and store the C2 here, and then I'm going to just log off. So at some point in time, you're going to want to leave the hangar.
Yep, I'll do it right now. Probably gonna jump off too.
Yeah.
It was good times, bro. Nice playing with you.
Yep, thanks for joining. That was fun.
Yep, have a good one. I'll catch you
later.
next time.
We only really got a couple people on Twitch, so I'm not going to worry about streaming or rated. So let's see here. Let's do. Go and